I just finished watching the greatest movie ever sold. It's not the greatest movie ever sold, it's actually a pretty okay documentary. It's based on the gentleman who did McDonald's, what's it called? Super Size Me. So he ended up just eating and eating, but not in this movie. In this movie, he's trying to point out the co-advertising, co-branding that people are doing for movies, plus like cars, food items, clothing items, Gap, things like that, Old Navy. So just different items throughout the corporation world where they're co-branding and just putting double advertising pretty much. And how people, when you watch television and you're watching a show and all of a sudden that show just holds up like a Sprite. It's like, this is so delicious. And then they continue on with the show. You know, that kind of advertising, this movie tries to point it out. Overall, the movie was trying to make a point and trying to do as best it can to make that point in that, and the more money you throw at something, the better the movie will do. That's kind of true and also kind of not true, because this movie didn't really do that well in the box offices, so in that way the movie kind of failed. Overall, the movie is refreshing, it's clever, it's witty, it does show some transparency, however it doesn't grab your attention all the way through and you end up getting some lulls throughout. Not LOLs, LULLs. So some lulls throughout it, so you get tired of the movie and you don't want to watch it anymore because it's kind of boring at certain points. 7.8 out of 10. An okay documentary. I mean, watch Super Size Me, watch Food Incorporated. Those are better movies, better documentaries. You get more out of it. Second point. People who are mean all the time. I'm sure you know someone out there. I didn't know someone out there until more recently. And I thought people were just like sometimes mean, sometimes nice. Overall, people are good. This is what I thought for a very, very long time. I have been proven wrong on this. I know. It's sad. Very sad. It's me as an optimistic and idealist, not so much a pragmatic in a lot of situations. I'm pragmatic in like money terms, but in other situations I'm very idealist, very optimistic. This person proved me wrong, and I don't know why people can be this way. Very few in our opinion, but just mean all the time, no matter what's said, even a good thing, it's condescending. And if it's a bad thing, then they just make you feel terrible, even more condescending. So, if you happen to know people like this, you know, just reflect on it. If you want to post on the bottom, you can post. Try not to name names, try to describe, you know, in very colorful language without saying who it is. You know, that's how I like, you know, skirting around the truth, but everyone knows what truth you're talking about. That's the way to do it. No, don't do it that way. Do it that way. Yeah, do it that way. So, that's that. People who are mean and the movie. Those are my 2 cents on that 1 and 2. Enjoy the day.